Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mars coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast. This one sent in by a member of the community, in which case, normally when I say that, I mean the casted community, but in this case, it was sent to me personally, which you can do as well. Send your games to marsgaming@gmail.com. That is marsgaming@gmail.com. If you don't know how to spell that, you're watching this on YouTube, right? Look at the name of the channel. Sure, you can figure it out. It's one word though, Mars Gaming. There's no spaces in there. Spaces and email addresses don't work. Over on the top left side of Odyssey Ladder Edition, we have Coopa, and there is a Super Mario Brothers joke in here somewhere. As soon as I think of it, his opponent playing for something book. It's Florencio. Florencio of Protoss fame versus Coopa of Terran fame. And let's see. Alright, sure. We're cannon rushing a Terran. That generally ends very well. From the low ground, too. Yeah. Terran very fast in building stuff that shoots from a distance. And normally this is something you do to either Zerg or other Protoss, who first, here you go, Coops, who first produce stuff that doesn't do very, oh, you're building your reactor first, that's not a good thing. Alright, pulling his probes is Coopa. There we go, the gateway, and we've got 3 SCVs on one, and wait, what are we doing? Are we attacking the pylon? We are attacking the pylon. We've got piling on the high ground. Alright, are we mining with anything? Yes, we are, with one. This is one dead pylon. Is it going to be on time? Is it going to be on time? Is it going to be on time? We've got 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, and it's dead. Alright, now we just got the pylon on the high ground. Now, pylons on the low ground, no longer power things on the high ground because that was considered too fucking OP. But it does still work the other way around, and this is going to cost a lot of SCVs. Alright, let's see, what have we got? 8 SCVs, 9 SCVs, 10 SCVs, and now we have 2 Marines. 2 Marines are going to be able to take out this photon cannon, and then it's going to be able to take out this photon cannon. But first, maybe that probe. Very good. Is there another probe on the way? No, there is not. That gets cancelled, and we are saved. Let's see, what's our income? We have 8 SCVs. Don't worry, dear friends. I have it on good authority that Terrans have mules. Yeah, that's not going to help you here, buddy. Alright. So, we had a gambit by Florencio. Is going to have to rebuild his gateways and his cybernetics core right away because he does have a finished gateway, which is very nice. Doesn't have to first build a gateway and then a cybernetics core. But, yes, is well ahead in workers. Is well ahead in income, and it's got a second base almost halfway done. Yep, defense in position, and Coopa will not be able to just retaliate. That's not going to happen. Nicely held by Coopa, but at what cost? Now, I recommend this to everyone who's... What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? Are you shooting at... You're shooting at the unbuildable plates. Alright, fair enough. If you are a cheese survivor, ask yourself this question. What is the next bullshit that guy is going to send my way? And the answer usually comes in one of 2 things. And that is DTs. Oh, we've got a scan here. Scan showing me Robo Facility. DTs or Stargate at this point. To be perfectly honest, I expect a Stargate here to fly an Oracle into what remains of your mineral line, and aren't you just horribly fucked at that point? Florencio not going to do either of that stuff. He's got his natural base, he's got his robo facility, he's got 2 nice photocannons, probably something in the mineral line, no, not even, for defense, and is building up remarkably un-Florencio-like a fairly decent standard game, dare I say? might just be in a little bit of trouble with Banshee coming his way. Of course, can build the counter to the cloaking field, but he doesn't have anything that shoots up, which at this point, are we getting? We're not getting research warp gates. Florencio, good friend of Rotterdam, big believer in Protoss mech. And Ghost. Yeah, no, fair enough. Ghosts against Protoss, very, very good in most circumstances if you live long enough. Alright, here we go. Robo Bay. That is what we're going to get. Is this spotted? No, it is not. That Banshee well on the way to his opponent's base and nothing there to ward it off. Of course, this will detect and shoot, but there's nothing like that in Florencio's natural base, as 2 adepts see what's going on. Should be able to guess that this is cloak, and there we go. Gets that pylon. Not going to be able to get a cannon in time, and here we go. Alright, fair is fair. 13-1. Ah, just announced his presence by shooting that pylon. That is not good. Going on to the main base, and yeah, there we go. Florencio moved his workers in there. Nope. 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 This is... Oh, this is not good. Alright. Still 13-1. 13-2. 13-3. And we've got a Stalker now. But with 3 cannons almost done, this attack is done. Still going to fly around, maybe get some, get some pickups here. That is 1 pylon powering a lot of things, but yeah, this is pretty much done. And at this point, nothing Coopa can really do except ban and maybe get personal cloaking for this and then build a nuke, because, well, I don't know, I'm not the best turn player, but that seems like a reasonable thing to do. Alright, scouting out his opponent's main, and alright, 2 ban should be able to take care of 1 Stalker, but 3 Stalkers is a little bit much. Oh, alright, that should be interesting. Is there personal cloaking? There's not personal cloaking. What are you going to do, buddy boy? A single ghost is going to... What? What is a single ghost going to do without personal cloaking and without a nuke? It'd be very interesting to find out. And as the caster... oh, he does have personal... Wait, is there just 1 cloaking field requirement now between both the Banshee and the Ghost? Because I was not aware of that. Also, I was looking to see if it was building a nuke, and I did not see anything. I did see that thing go like up and down, but... Alright. Oh, is in range. And Florencio does pull back a bunch of ghosts, but there we go, 14-13. And Coopa takes back the lead in the... workers killed field. Not going to do quite as much damage because it just takes, it takes more damage 8 minutes into the game than or 8 minutes into the game. More damage needs to be delivered. Oh, well, there go your Banshees. Then at whenever that time that cannon rush was, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or something, 8 workers, or wait, what are we talking about? 13 workers at 2.5 minutes is a lot more impactful when there's only 8 left, as if you do the same thing the other way around when there's still 35 left. For 35 and 32, that's still not bad, considering there's some macro issues that Florencio may want to address. And once again, here we go. No probes this time. And it did take out a pylon. That's nice, but this is going to be held in place. And if that ghost just moves forward. Oh, but he doesn't have cloak energy and should get murdered. Look at that. A couple of shots and then laser on this side, laser on that side. Alright. Natural base taken. 38 pro SCVs, 36 probes, mules, and we've got Florencio moving out now with a 50 army to supply to 21. That might be quite dangerous. There are 2 siege tanks here, but there are more than 2 Phoenixes, and Phoenix can just pick up siege tanks, and then, well, nothing happens because they're sort of floating in the air. Oh, there's 3. Sorry, there's a 3rd one over there, and only one of them is pre-sieged. So that's an odd place to put an armory. Here you go. That's 1 shot. That is the additional units being sieged up, and 2 of the tanks get picked up. So there's only 1 siege tank shooting at this time. It is being repaired by that repair drone of the Raven. That is a new and improved. But now everything is dead on the side of Coopa, except a couple of Hellions, which he donates to the cause, which is very nice, of course. Now the Vikings are still able to take out these Colossus. The Colossus who are doing huge amounts of damage. That's 6 kills, and that's all they get. But this is a dead mineral line, and with 4 Stalkers and an Immortal, how are you going to deal with that? Well, you can use Hellbats, of course, and the extra mechanical damage of the Viking. Here's a recall. Are we going to get the Immortal? Yes! Gets the Immortal, gets the expansive unit. And once again, 30 work skill 2 versus 16. Florencio, who's taking this base. You know, that's what you do. Takes 3rd base. Coopa sees that there's no 3rd base. Absolutely sure of it. I'm still in this game. Telling you boys, I'm still in this game. He hasn't taken a 3rd. Of course you are, buddy. Yep. 100% you're still in this game. Alright. Once again, going to try and drop something. Not going to retry that Ghost. Oh, Florencio saw that just now, but wasn't paying attention. Medevac is going to be able to get in there. Yep, SCV sees there's no base here either. Nope, definitely still in this. Sees that move out. And that is once again a fairly big army. 53 to 32. But maybe Coopa can get him to come back once he has those Hellions in the mineral line. That is a word which pronunciation of which did not work. Two siege tanks, but this time there's nothing to pick them up, so they should be fairly decent. That armory, I don't have too much experience in it though. Fly, my buddies. Alright, here we go. And oh, there we go, both of the siege tanks, and now there's nothing left here to take out that Colossus. The thing, we are going to kill a couple of workers here, going to get inside of the range of that. Oh, that tank, no, definitely going to go down. Doesn't pull his SCVs until just now. Nicely in a line for that sweeping laser of the Colossus. And nope, there goes that natural base. This got cleaned up, did kill a couple more workers, but with no base except this one, which is starting to mine out. Coopa is in trouble. All right, we've got more gateways. Did you get Warp Gate? No, you didn't. Of course you didn't. You shouldn't. It's bad upgrade. You're learning to play Protoss. Take it from me. Take it from Florencio, who's very much ahead this game. Look, 46 to 29 workers, more army supply. Do we have upgrades? Well, no, not really. But other than that, Florencio looking very good. And no Warp Gate. Let that be a lesson to you. Warp Gate? Don't do it. Florencio and Rotterdam both. There's the fleet beacon, so we're going to start transitioning away from these void rays to maybe something carrier and or tempests related. What would you do against Terran? If it is bio, I'd very much stay away from tempests, or both of them actually. If you just stim underneath them, then you're pretty much dead. However, Coopa is playing mech, and mech slow and you know, unwieldy. The only anti-air are those Vikings and possibly Thors. Yeah, I guess either could actually work. Can't say I tried either really overly much. An eye out on his opponent is Florencio. Now there's a decent defense. And yeah, we still don't know. And why would you check that? I would check this as well, which he is doing. Then after that, I might check this one, because I've had that done to me as well. All right, going here. No, nothing there. What's happening? What's happening? More Colossus, Twilight Council, Mothership. Yeah. Yep, nothing on the gold base. Definitely still on 2 bases. Definitely still on 2 bases. Look, coopa. Florencio is a cheesy bastard. Mineral field depleted. But not a very good macro player. So this is perfectly natural. There isn't a 3rd base hidden out on the map. Mineral field depleted. Trust me. Alright, this actually, it takes a normal 3rd. The problem, of course, with mech is that, well, you need a fair bit of it in order to be able to move out. Mech in small numbers is quite easily dealt with. Mech in big number is scary as all motherfucking scary things. Old gods, Cthulhu, and that sort of thing. So Coopa is forced to stay here on his 2 bases. Maybe going to take this 3rd base here, considering how he's walling off against run by down south here. Florencio, keeping an eye out on things, is going to lose his patrolling thing, and is actually looking for that base. Come on. What have we checked? Alright, wait, you can see it. Light gray, light gray, light gray, light gray, light gray, mostly light gray, light gray, light gray, light gray. There's 1 base you haven't checked, my friend. 1. This is a dangerous place to keep your tanks. The high ground advantage, unless you have vision of it with the Vikings, not actually going to go anywhere. Alright, scanning once again. There's no army there. Actually, there's a little bit of an army there, so sure enough, you should be scared of that. And those adepts are going to get cleaned up by the Hellbat, by the tanks, and good riddance. 2 more. See if we can... I think Florencio is just seeing what's happening. He's not going to finish that shade. Is going to finish that shade and invoke some friendly fire. He sees the attacks coming from here, but he doesn't know this base. Which at this point, what are we talking about? Oh, we still have a fair bit left. 375 minerals on 1. That's fine. Alright, War Prism with the Flying Balls of Death and a DT Shrine right on the doorstep of his opponent. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Here we go! Yay! Spotted the... Oh, and spots the Dark Shrine as well. Excellent. Nothing here to warp in. He doesn't have warp gate, so this doesn't actually get much... Oh. Ooh, and doesn't manage to kill anything here either. But here is a mothership, so yeah, you don't really need to do that because, well, this is your army and your opponent has absolutely bugger all. Slow tank line pushing on back. That Raven does give a little bit of vision, but the Raven is gone right now. So Coopa sees absolutely bugger all and he can't, well, moves out in front of it so he can actually shoot it, which is nice of Florencio. But nothing here is going to be able to take Florencio down. And GG. Oh, no Chinese signs in your victory screen. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.